I'm Nathan Tunnell. I'm employed by the Texas Department of Public Safety Crime Laboratory in Tyler, Texas. I'm a forensic scientist and I specialize in the field of firearms and tool marks. So basically what we'll do is they'll give us fired evidence and possibly recovered firearms from a crime scene. We'll take those firearms, make test fires with them, and compare them microscopically to the bullets and the cartridge cases that they also collected. We use what's called a comparison microscope that just allows us to mount two pieces of evidence and view them simultaneously, looking for repeated patterns. I have a degree, just a bachelor's degree in hard science. Mine's in chemistry. A lot of the other forensic scientists have it in biology, some in physics, but a lot of them also go towards either controlled substances, which is drugs, or DNA, so it helps to have a biology in that also for the DNA. The best part about the job, I think, is getting to use the analytical thinking skills on a daily basis. I went into it with just a chemistry degree, but then had about 18 to 24 months of training in the DPS, and they really taught you how to approach specifically the firearms and tool marks from a point of view that allows you to engage those skills. I didn't have much of a background in any kind of the grosser aspects of crime scenes. Some forensic science students in college have had exposure to that, and so we get some pretty just maybe disturbing things that come across our desk, and we just have to treat it, detach emotionally from it and work it. I think there's three things really. The first is to document everything. We have a saying at the lab that says, if you didn't document it, it didn't happen. So you write it down, you photograph it, you have someone else witness it, and then sign it on that day. But if it's not documented, you can't prove it. The next thing is, as far as proof, any kind of case you're working, you have a hypothesis you're working off of, and there's what you think, what you know, and what you can prove. What you think might point you in the right direction. What you know is frustrating because it's really close, but if the evidence hasn't really given you proof, then you can't reach a final conclusion. The third thing is just be familiar with the judicial system. Everywhere I've looked, as far as all the different counties in Texas, there's a surprising number of people that are going through the process that don't really have any clue of what's going on, and it helps to know what evidence might be brought against them, how the whole system works, and just a general lesson in our judicial system.
Well, Nathan, I appreciate you taking your time.